The secret to getting jacked is probably not what you think. You know, perfect program, perfect diet. Look, let me tell you, as someone that has trained for 10 years, I've done thousands. I've probably done at this point over 2,000 workouts, weight training sessions in the gym, not to mention the 25 years of competitive sport, tennis, football, athletics, running, swimming. Like, there is no perfect program to, like, or perfect diet. Like, there's just no, there is, look, scientifically, look, realistically, there's no science out there that actually knows with 100% confidence that if you train like this is the best way, or if you eat like this is the best way. There's so many different ways of doing it. And you look at athletes, you look at bodybuilders, you look at people in great shape, they all do it slightly differently, which shows we haven't discovered the 100% optimal way to do this yet, right? To get an amazing shape and get jacked, whatever you want, however you want to call it. So, like, the actual secret to getting in the best shape of your life is doing the training plan, is like doing a training plan and nutrition. You make it fit around your life. Like, that is the secret. You make all of this stuff fit around you. You don't completely rip up your existing life to do the gym or like eat a completely different way, because it just doesn't work. Like, maybe there's some people out there that can just, I know there are, right? There's probably like 1-2% of people that can just decide, right, all right, I'm going to get in shape now. So I'm just, all of a sudden, I'm going to start training two hours a day. I'm going to eat salads. I'm going to eat just chicken and rice every day. Like, some people can do that, all right? But most people can't. I can't do, I did not do that. That is not how I got in shape. Okay? And I wasn't always in shape. Like 10 years ago, I was at uni. I was eating takeaways. I was drinking 5 days a week, going out clubbing, just doing stupid stuff that's like fun. I mean, yeah, it was really fun. And like, it's a bit of my life that I can look back on now and kind of find a bit funny, because it was enjoyable, and it was terrible for my health, physical health, and like everything else. But yeah, take it as someone who's gone from that to getting in actual good shape, with visible abs, broad shoulders, small waist, more confident, more self-assured, kind of all these things, really. It shows if you actually follow through with some of the things that we've already spoken about, and I talk about in my other videos and also this video, like, funny enough, good stuff actually happens when it comes to building a good physique, or looking better, being more attractive, kind of all that stuff. So like, yeah, like, obviously this video, right, is titled The Secret to Getting in Shape. The secret is, honestly, just you make all of that stuff fit around your life. For example, if you can't afford to train 2 hours a day, which most people can't, as we've just said, right, 1-2% I think of people can instantly do that, because it's bloody difficult if you haven't done it before, is train for half an hour, 45 minutes max. Get in the gym, get out. You don't have to train. Also, every session doesn't have to be perfect, right? Also, do a plan that you actually like. If you really enjoy a bro split, training each muscle group, arms one day, back another day, legs another day, for example, you can build a great physique doing that. I used the bro split for my first 9 months, 12 months of training. And that's arguably when I made the most progress I've ever made, right? Because I went from like overweight to actually being like 10%, 11% body fat. I didn't have too much muscle mass then, and most of my muscle mass has actually been built in the last 3-4 months. But in terms of like going from overweight to like not overweight, that was the time I made the most amount of progress, because I actually enjoyed it. I think another thing is regarding food. It's like, if you don't enjoy what you're eating, you're not gonna stick to it. Period. If you hate salads and you can't stand like chicken and rice all the time, you're gonna stick to it for a week tops, and you're just gonna sack it off and be like, I'm not doing this. I can't bother to do this. I haven't even seen results yet, because you won't see results in 1 week. Impossible. You might feel different, and maybe you'll look at, maybe you have a bit of a pump or whatever, but this stuff, it takes time, you know? And that's why you need to make it enjoyable, because the thing is that training, nutrition, getting six pack, getting big arms, you know, having veins, whatever, lots of muscle mass, like that V taper that every guy kind of wants, it takes just months of showing up every day. So you have to ingrain it into a habit. And for it to be a habit, you actually have to do it. You can't think about doing it. And if it's too difficult, if you hate your training plan, you don't make that stuff work around you, it's just not going to work. Especially like the nutrition side of things. The last 3 years, right, I haven't missed a scheduled workout. I've trained at least 5 to 6 days a week, weights, every single day for the last like 1,100 days, 3 years, roughly. I made another video on it on my channel a few days, like a week ago or something. I would not have been able to stick to that if I wasn't just eating kind of what I liked. And I still do that now. Like, I had a football match yesterday, and after my football match, I came back, and yes, I'd had some meal prep, chicken, pasta, and pesto, which was like nice. That was my main meal. But then I had a few cookies afterwards. Like, me and my brother, we play for the same team. We went to Sainsbury's. We stocked up on treats because we just felt like doing it, right? We just probably burned 1,000 calories each playing a 90-minute football match, you know, running up and down. For anyone that hasn't played football, like, it's almost like a hit session. It's like a hit session for 90 minutes where you don't switch off. Like, you sprint, then you don't sprint, especially when you're a striker like I am. Like, you're basically just making runs, sprinting, and then you're stopping and you're walking for maybe 30 seconds to a minute. You might not get the ball for 4 or 5 minutes, but then when you get it, you're gone. You have to go. You have to be quick. So yeah, like this perfect diet and this perfect way of eating, it depends on you. The main advice I can give you is you just make it non-restrictive, make it flexible, make it work around your life. Yeah, and if you track what you're eating, you're naturally going to get a better understanding. Okay, so if I want to eat like a few cookies today, well, that just means like I'm gonna, 3 cookies is 600 calories. If they're like white chocolate cookies from Sainsbury's, like I had yesterday, just means, okay, I just need to be a bit more conscious of what I eat for the rest of the day. Doesn't mean, oh my God, I've ruined everything. Because like one chocolate bar or a cookie or whatever, it does not, like, calories in, calories out is a very real thing. Anyway, you just got, non-restrictive nutrition plan, workouts that you actually enjoy. If push-pull legs is your favorite, then do push-pull legs. If you like training chest and biceps, and vice versa, if you like, say, training shoulders and back on the same day, like, train like that. If there's certain gym exercises that, even though they're not the scientific best exercise to do, which, by the way, like, no one 100% knows what the best workout split is to do, right? Do what you enjoy, please. Because if you do what you enjoy, you will stick to it. It'll become a habit. You'll keep it up for a long period of time, and you will see amazing results. Because that's all it is, consistency. You keep it up for a certain amount of time, you'll just keep doing this. I'm not saying you won't have setbacks. I'm not saying you won't have days where you just binge let's think of a thing that I've done before, where you binge a whole packet of Oreos in one night, and it's like 1,000 calories, and you think, okay, that was probably pretty stupid. Stuff like that happens. Like, you do this, it's not a linear graph, is it? You like make a bit of progress, then you stop, maybe stall for a bit, then you make a bit more progress. Maybe you take 2 weeks off the gym, and you like feel a bit shit about it, but then you come back and then you go again. You always start, like, even if you stop and start a little bit, when you start again, you'll make quicker progress than you did before. There's super smart people that talk about this, like, it's scientifically proven, like, to do that. There's people much smarter than me that make videos about it. I'm not like a science guy, but I'm just, I've trained for 10 years. I've got a 6-pack. I've kind of built a body that I like. I've got results that I like strength PBs, right, in the gym as well. And I've made mistakes. I haven't always been like this. I've made tons of mistakes in that 10 years. But like, I've learned a thing or two. And you can take anything from me, make it enjoyable, and you'll stick to it. All right? Don't be too restrictive. Don't believe someone that says you have to do it this one way, because it doesn't exist. The perfect split, the perfect nutrition plan doesn't exist. But there is a perfect split for you. What you enjoy and what you like to eat. It exists, I promise. And it might be something that no one else wants. Maybe you love a certain type of cereal with fruit in the morning. Do you know what I mean? It's like, make it work around you, please. And if you make it work around you, you'll stick to it and you'll see amazing results. Give it 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, you'll build the body that you want. But you have to stick to it. So please just make it easy for yourself. Because look, it's not a complex thing. What we're talking about here, muscle building, losing weight, losing body fat. It's simple, but it's quite hard to execute because everyone overcomplicates it these days. And there's so much information out there that tells you have to do it this way. Look, do what works for you. All right? Just watching. Peace.